Hi, welcome to a game called Jurassic World Evolution. This is a zoo tycoon, roller coaster tycoon kind of game, management style strategy with dinosaurs. I played this game a couple years ago. This game was super fun. I thought it'd be fun to go back and play the campaign again now that I've kind of learned from my first playthrough. There were a lot of things I would like to have done better. So we're going to start a new campaign. Really good voice acting in this game too.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
All right. So when I played this through the first time, I pretty much ran it on ultra settings. But for some reason, when I go to record it, this game just tanks my
Public
GPU.
Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
All right. Hammond
We've already
Creation
started
Lab.
on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
I really enjoy all the voice acting in this game. It's great.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
So you have to have a path
You'll need
connecting,
to connect it to the pre-existing network
and
of
then you have to
paths
have
in the
power.
grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
We're gonna make 2. So this is how you hatch
Machinations of
dinosaurs.
the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
This is how you hatch your dinosaurs. When you're ready, you release them from this pin, and you get this really cool cutscene of the dinosaur you release, like an ostrich.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Jeff Goldblum's great. That's our first dino.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
All right, so these, I didn't really figure this out till about midway through. These are how you advance. You gotta update these contracts. And so I thought you could pick one last time, but you really want to upgrade them all to finish the campaign, and you want to get each island to 5-star. And all of them are important, but I think we're going to start with science.
Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot.
Because of the
I'm Dr.
Expedition
Dewar.
Center.
I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
All right. So, because...
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
How do I turn them?
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more
Can't remember
likely
how to
to
turn
benefit
buildings
from them.
around. I know there's a
Financially,
way.
But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
All right. I can't click the Hammond Center because they're trying to teach me how to do everything, which is fine. But the Fossil Center, the Expedition Center, is a
People
source
think money
of
makes the
income.
world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase, meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
So this is what I wish I would have figured out earlier.
Good.
This is
Your
how you
first
bring in
expedition
money
team is
by
out.
expedition
They'll
teams.
bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
And then these are your upgrades, and these are your genome bank.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
All right. So there's all kinds of cool things in this game. We can do management view, and this, when we start putting in shops, this will tell us, okay, people need food, people need bathrooms. There's so much in this game I love, like under the surface.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will
Ah,
allow us to work together to create life.
so this is a
Pure
contract.
Life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us, and to me.
So we need to get a 50% genome of a Triceratops. So that means we got to keep going to these expeditionary things. And
I knew you were my kind of person.
Yep.
Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
so another thing I learned, when you go to your fossils, lower levels you just want to sell. Higher levels you want to extract DNA. We're going to extract those DNA, extract that one. We're going to sell this one. And this is your like continuous source of income. And when I get to other islands, that's how I can sort of fund other islands, is through the fossil bay. So really interesting. Now let's check on our expedition. Has less than 1 minute. Now we need to put feeders in for our guys in here. Closures. They need a small plant. Feeder. We're gonna put it right here.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data
All right,
you have
so we're
to
gonna
create
extract that one.
dinosaurs.
Extract that one because we need to. Our contract. We need to get that Triceratops genome to 50%. We're gonna do that. All right. So the way to rotate buildings is with these buttons, these hotkeys. So we need a ranger and we need a helicopter, and I think I'm going to put them both here because I want to build pins in this area. I also discovered later on I would build multiple ranger and helicopters, and that's like a huge waste of money.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
So security is all about containing your dinosaurs, keeping them safe, and the entertainment guy is always like, let them out, let them kill some people. All right. So here's what I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna build a little plot here, and I'm gonna put my we're gonna level this out. I'm gonna put my helicopter and my ranger thing in here.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Yep. So I think I'm gonna put my thing right in the middle, my security guys, so they can reach the entire map real easy. This is a helipad. I want the ranger station first. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm gonna need power. That's okay, we'll get power. Gonna put power here. Power here. Connect it. Okay. Oh yeah, and you have to pay attention to your profit per minute. Alright. Now, guest enclosures. We also want to make everything like, we want to make our guests be able to see everything. Is really important. So I think we're going to put a viewing tower. And space is like your biggest resource. You got to be smart with your space. Put that there. That should be a power source. We want an emergency shelter. So people can get in that shelter. I think to cover all our bases, we're going to put it here. Well, it did sort of snap in. We'll put it here. We're going to put a restroom here. Right there. Okay. So we have a shelter, a restroom, and a viewing area for people to see our dinos. Now, let's go to the fossil. We need to do another dig site. So we're going to go get another Triceratops dig site. We need to incubate with 50% genome. So I believe, yeah, we have a 60%. Now these are, the Triceratops are, every dinosaur is different. The Triceratops are really hardy and they survive, and they do bring in people. And they're okay one at a time. So we're going to build one. The problem is at 60% they can die. But I think that's part of the campaign. So we'll generate one, incubate one. And so we got our ranger right here. We're going to put our helicopter thing in the middle. I think we're going to take this fence out and then put a path so my rangers can get over here. Last time I put all my carnivores up in this area, and that worked really well. And I think I want to do that the same. This first pin is just humongous, and you don't really need that big of a pin. So, before we delete walls, I need to make new walls. So we're going to cut a swath right here. Alright, now we're going to demo this. Okay, we need to be cautious of our money. Later on, money is not as big of a deal. Right now, it is sort of a big deal. Especially if we lose a dinosaur. Okay. Alright. We got some water there. I don't want water there. We're going to fill that up. They don't really need this much water either. Alright. We're almost there. I love how just environmental and atmospheric this game is. It's like charming would be the word I'd use. It's just like this very wholesome, charming game. And it's fun to manage all these things. There we go. We get to see our Triceratops. Look how good that looks. The graphics in this game are really, really good. Very good.
Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment.
So the other important
Making
thing
sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur
is to
welfare.
make sure your
The
dinosaurs...
difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
So, it's
I've been
important
monitoring
to...
what you've been up to with great
Well,
interest.
everybody's talking.
And I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
Alright, we got another fossil. So yeah, any of the 4-star and the big ones, we want
Even a full
to
plate
harvest
has
those.
room for a little more, don't you think? So why not give this new contract a once-over then?
Alright, more contract. That's good. That's what we want. We're going to extract that DNA. Some of these you can only sell. See, that's a good source of income. 100,000, 100,000. We're going to extract that. You want your DNA to get real good. Like 100%. Let's see. Building upgrades. What do we got? Flow shop. That would be helpful. Building upgrades. We pretty much want to eventually upgrade everything. Team scheduling. I think that was always really helpful. So I can have multiple guys. Let's see what else we have. Medical treatment. Your dinosaurs will get sick. We probably want to do that. The traits are how you can like make your dinosaur look different. Cosmetic genes, which helps your park rating. We want the electric fence for when we get a carnivore, which will probably be our next step. Power. This island's pretty safe. Later in other islands, you will have lots of issues. I think we're gonna get... I don't know. Maybe we hang off on the upgrades for now. I think I want to upgrade my fossil stuff first. Extract speed and inventory space is definitely going to be a must. Research speed. Okay, let's make sure our Triceratops is good. %, genome, research item from research center, heartworm parasite. Okay, so we need a 70% genome, which we have. We're going to incubate another one. Now we're going to go to the research center. We need the heartworm. Okay. And I also discovered you pretty much always want to be doing something while things are upgrading. Here's our management view. So people are thirsty. The red means people want something to drink. People want shopping. Restrooms are good. So for our guests, we need a restaurant. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put a restaurant right here. So he has no power there.
Looks like you've run out of power.
Ah,
That's not good.
yeah.
Build more power stations or increase your output.
Yes. Okay. Power is one of the most annoying things
I'm
in
Owen
this
Grady.
game.
Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
The science division is a little stronger because of you. A little.
Okay. So I need to put another power plant in, and I think I'm going to put a power plant over here. Okay. And the reason being is later on when I can get bigger power plants, I'm going to put them right next to each other. I think this will fit. Surely. After I did all that. Power plants are the most annoying thing in the game. By far. Well, I did all that. It doesn't help. Okay, so let's put it... Let's put this power plant here. Let's see. We're gonna put it here. Connect it to the grid. And then we need to connect it with the path. Okay. And then we can even adjust the prices of everything. We're gonna put a few staff members in here. Right here, the running cost us $70. So total we're earning $30 per minute, but it's costing us $60. So we need to change that. So we can change that by, let's make it drink. Let's do that and let's up the cost. Okay. So, and you got to pay attention to your guests too. The higher we go, the more money we make, but the less guests. So you want to have like a happy medium. Okay, we're getting more guests. So we're gonna do $8 for the Dino Bites. See, yeah, you want a happy medium. So we're making $100 per minute. Running cost is $60, so we're making a profit there. That's good. And then once you get those things set up, you can pretty much just leave it, and it'll be good. And then we want to upgrade, I remember now, the power plants are like the most annoying thing. So you really want to upgrade your power plants as quickly as possible. Alright, we got the Triceratops ready, so I think we can release him and we're going to finish this contract. There's our second Triceratops boy. Now, oops. Disease contracted. This is why you want a ranger. I'll have to hotkey my rangers later.
Task received.
This is why I want my rangers nearby. They can tranquilize, they can heal, and they can replenish the feeders. Okay, so let's go back to our expedition. we want to start working on another dinosaur. We're going to start working on, I think the next dinosaur we're going to make is the carnivore. And we need to release a Triceratops with 72 attack. So we might have to change the genome, modify. So let's see, attack is 54. We modify genome.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
That ups the attack. Let's see, defense does not help the attack. Cosmetic does not help the attack. So we need to research genome. We can apply this genome to 59. Let's see if this does not help him. Okay. So we need to do some research to get our genome. And we completed our first section. And we get, that's how you make the big bucks. We just got $1 million out of that.
We are on the path to a pure strain
Cool.
dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment.
So,
With your help, obviously.
genetic research.
That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again.
Increase the attack
I'll let
and
you know when.
resilience. Okay, we want
I've
that.
witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
The doctor guy is like the worst.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
All right.
Every day more exciting than the last. That's my motto. So I'm looking forward to lots of new energy around here once you acquire that genome. Even if I don't know what that is.
We're going to add a ranger team. Add another ranger team. It's always helpful. All right. While things are researching expeditions and such, let's go to management view. Let's see what our guests are doing. So they want shopping. So we need shopping. And the upkeep of the bathroom is, we're actually losing money on that. So we need shopping. And I don't think we have a shopping. We have a gift shop. We're going to put the gift shop. Let's see. I'm going to put the gift shop right here in the power grid. Later on, we'll have to build a hotel. Hotels are like super important. But they're very expensive, so you want to make sure you're going to have a flow of income before you do that. Okay. Moving right along, we got our research back. We're going to sell that 2-star. We're going to harvest the DNA of that star. We're going to go back to... Yep. We really want a carnivore next time. Okay, now we got our trait for our gene. We're going to go in here, incubate. We're going to modify genome. We need to modify, what do you say, 70 attack? That ups us to 60. We're getting closer. Let's apply that genome. But we need 72 attack, so we probably need to do more research on that. Splicing the gene increases the lifespan resilience traits. Splicing gene increases the attack and defense. We want that one. We want attack. Got to focus on these priority missions first. So we're doing 2 at once. Okay. So let's look at our management view. Shopping's good. Bathrooms are good. Bathrooms always lose money because they don't pay to use it, so that's fine. We got shelter covered. Storm protection. Yeah. So you want this over your entire park. You want everything blue, not red. So we can go in here and manage our running costs. See, we need to adjust this because let's put some more staff in there. Let's make it shopping. Lunchbox, and let's increase the price. We need to be making more than the running costs. Okay, so income, let's see. Running costs 120, and it's making us 200 bucks per minute. Let's see what happens when we... Night vision goggles doesn't help, nor does that. So lunchbox is the most efficient. We go to our control room. So income, we're bringing in 72,000. Expenses are 20,000. So we have a profit margin per minute by 50,000. So theoretically, if I just were to leave it here, we would be generating money. That's what you want. You want every island to be in the green, generating money passively.